everyone, it's me again. So it's a beautiful Monday afternoon, and last night I was participating in a what was it called? It was a live stream with a YouTuber that goes by the name of Nene&Joey. Nene&Joey, and I'll put a link to their channel in the description box. But real cool guy, and we were talking about, my wife was in the chat as well, but we were talking about some things that he enjoys doing, and he mentioned that he enjoys gardening. Well, all that talk about gardening and fruits and vegetables and stuff had me kind of thinking about our own garden, and how we need to do something about it. Like, you know, it's coming up on spring now, and last year we had Hurricane Irma that literally the eye just flew right above our house, and we also had a pretty severe drought here in Fort Myers, Florida, and that took a toll on our plants. See, when we bought this house from my parents. They bought this place out here in Florida. We were living in Georgia prior to this, but they bought this place as a kind of a retirement home, a place to retire to, like go back and forth between the regular home. Anyway, we bought it from them because they were looking to move on to bigger and better things, and I always wanted to live near the ocean. I'm kind of a beach bum, and I convinced JoJo to see if we could just make the move and just kind of start a new path in our life in Florida. So we've been here going on 3 years, and we're loving it. Anyway, so we bought this home from my parents, got it at a good deal, and we bought it. They had planted some fruit trees in the backyard, and so a lot of these trees are like about anywhere from like 4 to 5 years old, maybe a little bit more. So it's been on us to care for these trees. And now I'm more of a tech guy, but I do have a deep respect for people that enjoy like planting and gardening and things like that. I mean, I myself, I enjoy the beach. I like going out camping, stuff like that. But planting, I've never been good at that. So anyway, so what I was thinking, my discussion with Joey last night inspired me to go ahead and do something about this. So in a future video, there'll be a baby can you video, probably episode, I don't know what episode it will be, but where we'll be working on our garden. But I thought I'll just give you a quick give you a quick tour of our garden, I guess, or what's left of it, kind of. Anyway, so here we go. I'll start on this end. So yeah, this is pretty much all the fruit trees we have. We're on a well system. I installed this little unit here the other day that automatically waters the trees, but I have to do some repairs on the sprayers that's at the base of the trees. Anyway, this first tree right here, this is a avocado tree. It seems to be in good shape. Like I said, when the hurricane hit last year, a lot of these trees were one of them was actually laying flat on the ground, and most of them were stripped of all their leaves and fruits that were on there. So I'm pretty shocked of how well these trees bounce back. So it's on me, or it's on us to help them, flourish or whatnot. So any tips, Joey, or anybody else watching this, if you have any tips on what I can do as you're watching this, please let me know in the comments box below. So yeah, this is a guava tree. This is a avocado tree, and this one is a cherry tree. I don't know the type of cherry, but I don't know the type of cherry, but it's not like your regular Bing cherries that you would buy in the supermarket that has like one seed. It's like a seed that has like 4 sections in it. But the cherries are nice. It's a nice little tart taste to it. It's not like a sweet, unless I guess it's really ripe, but it's kind of a tart, sweet and sour type taste, you know. It's really nice. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's like, they're starting to flower, these little buds here. Yeah, oh wow. So I think we're do good for, and as you can see, this tree was actually laying flat due to the hurricane, and my father-in-law, Eddie, and we tied a chain around the base and hooked it up to my truck, and we kind of raised it, and I propped it up with some wood and stuff right there, and actually that's about as best as we could do without ripping it out of the ground. But apparently it's the roots are still hanging in there. This next tree right here, what is this? This is the guava tree. Now, I mean, like I said, a lot of these trees look like they're like destitute, and for the most part they kind of are. But if you could tell, there's still some life in them. So I don't know if I have to prune it or what. Some of these branches are dry, but I don't know if I need to prune it or what. Add some, give it some fertilizer. So like I said, if you guys know anything, let me know. This next tree right here is it's called a sugar apple tree. This was leftovers of one of the fruit. I'll overlay an image of that. Yeah, so this tree actually has some life in it too. I mean, I'm looking, there's like a lot of little green leaves sprouting up here. So I'm assuming that if I just kind of give it a boost, you know, we could do something, you know, to help them grow. This one right here is the star fruit. Yeah, star fruit. Like I said, this used to give us some really nice big star fruit, and over the years, due to the drought and all this other stuff, you know, it pretty much, you know, I mean, it still bears, but not as much as it used to. But as you can see, also there's still new leaf, new life in here. So I guess I don't know. I guess I gotta prune this as well. I have no idea what this is. I think this is a weed, actually. I think this is a weed. I'm gonna have to dig that out. Now, my pride and joy is our 3 mango trees. Thanks, Mom, by the way, for planting these for us. But yeah, I love mangoes. One of my top 5 favorite fruit of all time. And it looks like we got some nice golf ball sized fruit here. And yeah, this tree's laden all over. I mean, look at that. Yeah, that's beautiful. So I believe we have 3 different species of mangoes here. At the very most, this middle tree, I know for a fact this is a different species. Delicious, delicious mango. No string, it's not stringy at all. It's like biting into butter, but mango flavored butter. It's weird, but yeah, so I can't wait for these to like really fill out. As you can see, there's like a lot of them on this tree, and these, I guess these were like, these are dwarf mango trees, because usually mango trees grow like very tall. So yeah, we don't have to climb too high to get to them. Here's another mango tree. Like I said, more golf ball size mangoes. So I think we'll have a good season this year. This tree, yeah, I think this is a rip. This one is rest in peace. However, I just noticed something. If you guys can see that, there's these little shoots budding around here. I don't know if that means that there's still life in here, or you know what I need to do. I would love to save it. This was a mango tree as well. You can see the tips of these are kind of dark. That's from the drought last year. Oh, I think this is a mango leaf too. So yeah, this is a, wow, I had to ask Mom what I need to do to save this tree. I think this one has some life in it. And let's see. This one is called Sapodilla. Like I said, I'll put some pictures over this so you guys know what I'm talking about. Very sweet. It's like you know what it's like? It's like, you know that apple butter jelly that you put on like raisin toast. It's kind of like that kind of taste, texture type thing. It's very sweet, like very sweet. But these poor boys, I mean, literally this would be laden with fruit, but because of the drought and the hurricane, I mean, but there's still some life, I guess. You know, yeah. So yeah. So those are our main fruit trees. Yeah. So those are our main fruit trees. I need to do some cleaning up around the base of these trees, clear out any weeds, and probably put some kind of something to prevent weeds from growing back there. Yeah. So I guess what I'll do is I'll take the drone up and just do an overpass just to see how the yard. Now, I was talking to one of our residents' son-in-laws. They came on visit today, and they were talking about our grass. I don't know if you guys can see this. Our grass is terrible, and we were looking into resodding, but the quotes that we were getting were like $6 grand, $7 grand. I mean, mind you, it could be done, but if I could avoid spending that much money, I would so much like to. Like, I don't know if you could see a clear pattern. I forget what it's called. This is the actual, this, let me see, this like, the grass goes like, the grass grows like a vine, the main grass. Everything else is weeds. So what he was suggesting, the cheapest option for me would be, is to, every other month, just walk around the yard and spread weed and feed and water it constantly, like a lot of watering, and eventually the grass, and then cut it at like about 4 inches. So yeah, eventually the grass will, that grass will actually choke out the weeds, and that would be like wonderful. So he said it takes a while, give it about a good year, you know, but that's fine. If it's gonna save me $6 grand, shoot, I'll do that. Oh yeah, let me show you this. So yeah, hi babe. So yeah, over here we had like a patch of sugar cane. Bad shape, I know. I'm gonna have to plow this over, dig it up. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm diabetic. I really don't need to be eating too much sugar, or fruits for that matter, but sugar cane especially. I'm gonna dig this up, and maybe one day I'll do a video. I plan to build like a little shed or workshop back here. Since we've opened the facility, I've given up my hobby room and a bunch of other things. As you might have could tell, in my office, I kind of have a mixture of computers and drones and everything in that little space. So I would love to have like a little workshop back here. So that's like a future product I'll look into. One repair that I need to do, and I'll probably do that as soon as I cut this video off, is this. When the water system comes on, we ran over this by mistake, and this little PVC pipe broke. And what happens is when the watering system turns on, it has enough pressure to like get under the trees, but when it, because of that leak that I just discovered like the other day, because of that leak, it's not enough pressure. So once I cap that off, we should get a lot of pressure, and these trees should be getting the water that they need. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll end this with a little aerial footage, and if you like the video and whatnot, and if you have any comments, please comment below and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and hit that alert button, so you're notified when I upload new content. All right, so you guys take care, and like always, live life with love, peace, and happiness. All right, bye-bye. Okay, so like I said before, I'm going to take up the drone and just do a quick, flyby over the house, and so you guys can see the condition of our yard. Like I said, if you guys have any opinions as to what I can do about getting it straightened out, please leave a note or comment in the description, in the comments area below. All right, let's go. And just so you know, that's the Mavic Pros is what I'm using. All right. Oh, also I'm using this. It's like a heads-up display. I'm able to see what the Mavic sees in the air. It helps me fly a little bit better. So forgive me if I look a little dorky while flying it. As you can see, our grass compared to our neighbor's grass. There we go. So we're facing the back of the house. So as you can see, compared to our neighbor's grass, they say the grass is never greener on the other side, but in this case, it quite certainly is. I don't know. Our lawn is just like terrible, and to be honest with you, we have sprinklers set up, but I have never used it ever since buying the house, so that's something I'm gonna have to get situated as well. But yeah, there's some green areas. I guess when it rains, the fall off of the water off the roof line, you could tell around the edge of the house it's green, but it's mostly weeds. So as you can see, those are the 3 mango trees and the cherry tree and the avocado tree, and I'll take it up a little bit higher. Tell you what, using these drones up in the so I guess like and this lot, my parents still own this lot, so we're going to be purchasing it from them as well in the future, near future actually. Out here, we're gonna have to uproot at least those 3 right there at the corner, and transfer them to their yard in their new place, not too far away. So let me could take you guys up and check a look at the area. So yeah, here we are in the Fort Myers area. I'm about 160 feet up in the air right now and climbing. All right, guys. So yeah. So that was a quick flyover of the house, and in the future I'll explain what our plans are for the facility and whatnot. So yeah.